a rich man's world. I have turned the soul of this beautiful land, but that beauty a rich man's world. I have turned the soul of this beautiful land, but
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Consumer Sense podcast. If you missed it, last episode we talked about all things Super Bowl, so if you didn't get a chance to listen to it, I'd really recommend it. We had a great time talking about stuff. Today we are talking about Valentine's Day, which we're very excited about. We are your hosts. I'm Morgan.
I'm Caitlin.
I'm Lauren.
All right, you guys excited?
Love is in the air.
love is in the air. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy
Yes,
Valentine's Day.
Big happy Valentine's Day for us. We won't get too much into it. But I thought we might just start with some trivia again. I love to start these with
Morgan's favorite.
trivia. Yes, my favorite part of the podcast is starting with trivia because you guys never get it right, and it makes me feel way smarter.
Actually, Vincent carried trivia
Actually,
last
yeah.
one.
I should probably stop saying that. Vincent does a really good job with trivia every time. Caitlin, on the other hand, it's a big fat no, and I love to ask her trivia. All right, starting off strong. How many roses are sent on Valentine's Day each year?
All right, I'm going to go big this time because last time I had a small guess. I'm going to say 30 billion.
Billion with a B.
Yes.
Okay. Caitlin, that doesn't make any sense.
I'm going to go a little smaller. I'm going to say 500 million.
500 million.
Well, are we counting
Yeah.
each individual rose or
yeah,
a bouquet?
each individual rose.
Okay.
You guys are both wrong. Very wrong.
Who's closer?
Lauren, actually.
Oh, okay.
It's only 50 million.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, isn't that surprising?
I was
No,
off by a
people need to
million.
buy their
Yeah.
significant
Guys,
others more
this is your
roses.
sign. Buy more flowers for your significant
We
others
need to get
because
these
we got to get
stats
this
up.
number up.
Yeah, we got to get to that billion.
Yeah, we got to get to the billion. This was also interesting. What state produces the most roses for Valentine's Day? You got a 1 out of 50 chance.
Is this by population? I feel like maybe California.
Okay.
Or New York.
I would think someplace that grows roses well. So,
So what would that be?
that being said, I have no idea.
Okay,
Okay.
rose expert.
Not like a desert.
Okay.
Maybe I will. I don't know. Maine.
Maine. Caitlin was right. It was
New York?
California.
Oh,
no.
wow.
It was California.
I think it's based on population.
You're right. I also just feel like they
Actually,
have like good
they have all the celebrities there that can spend all the money.
spend all the money on the roses. Yeah, true. How many? Oh, this is funny actually. How many marriage proposals happen on Valentine's Day?
I feel like a ton.
Really, but not too much, you know.
Yeah, you got it just right.
Yeah.
I would say.
I'd say
1 million.
I'll say 1 million too.
Only 200,000.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, not too bad.
A decent number.
People are
decent
not
number,
as
though.
people are not as corny as you think.
Yeah.
That's a hot take though. Would you want to be proposed to on Valentine's Day?
No, definitely not.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Yeah.
I prefer something a little more special.
A
or
little more
specific.
thoughtful.
If it has to be a specific day, I don't really care though.
Yeah.
On the day.
I just want to win Valentine's Day. I feel like everyone would be expecting it.
Yeah, that's true. Good point. When this is hard. Sorry guys, these questions are really hard. When was the first Valentine's Day declared as February 14th? Like what year? Ballpark it.
Can you give us the first two
19
numbers?
1950.
1923.
Yeah, so that's wrong.
1850.
1537.
Oh.
Yeah.
We're gonna need to fact check that.
I fact check it. It was true.
Where did you fact check it?
I don't have that information with me
TikTok?
right now, but I did find it on a website. This is the last one about how many Valentine's Day cards are exchanged each year. I'll say it's more than roses, surprisingly. Actually,
And
yeah.
how many
more than
roses were there?
There was
50 million?
50 million roses exchanged.
Okay, I'm going to say 2 billion.
Okay.
I'm gonna say 100 million.
Only 1 billion. So
Okay.
Caitlin, you were close.
Okay, I was close.
Yeah.
That was close.
What did you say?
She said 2
2
billion.
billion.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, honestly, pretty good.
Do you think
Caitlin,
that-
you kind of redeemed yourself?
I
feel
did.
like, yeah.
I kind of did. Do you think that number's going to go down now that more people like to do things electronically? Or do you still think
Ooh.
a handwritten note? I still personally like a handwritten note.
Handwritten all the way. I think it's still.
It still means more.
Yeah.
That people took the time to either buy a card, make a card for you.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I wonder if that's the most bought gift. I don't know. Lauren, I know you have a little bit of information about some of the gifts that were
I do have a little information. I can
Little
have-
birdie told her.
Yeah, I have some information on the most popular Valentine's Day gifts. What do you think are the top 3
Ooh.
most bought gifts?
Easy.
Candy.
Oh, I was gonna say roses, then candy, then cards.
I would say roses, candy, and probably jewelry.
Oh, jewelry.
Okay. So the number 1 item is candy or sweets. So
Okay, that
like
makes
Typical.
sense.
chocolate probably, which is honestly
Lame. I'm just kidding.
no, I was gonna say I'd very much prefer like chocolate or chocolate strawberries over
Chocolate strawberries
flowers.
are so good.
I like flowers, but you can eat chocolate, you know. So
You can eat flowers.
I eat flowers all the time.
second place is greeting cards.
Okay.
Okay.
So
That makes
a
sense.
Valentine's note or something. And third is flowers.
Okay.
But candy and sweets is 44% of the gifts.
Wow.
Wow.
And greeting cards is 33 and flowers is 32.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
Some other popular ones are a romantic dinner.
Oh, wait, that makes so much sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I see that as like a gift, but that's like an activity.
Right.
I'd say wine, gift cards, and then jewelry.
So, jewelry's far down there.
I guess so.
Okay. Interesting.
I would think that
That's like a
someone
big
who-
token gift, I feel like.
Yeah, I kind of thought that you're always gonna have a boyfriend someday that's just gonna get you like a heart-shaped
Oh,
necklace. You know?
that's
like,
lame.
Who doesn't have one of those?
You're right. Is a marriage proposal when you get the ring. That's jewelry.
Oh
That's
yeah,
true.
that could be it.
Yeah.
That's true.
I don't know. What would so you guys would prefer roses over chocolate?
I prefer any type of flowers.
I would prefer any gift on Valentine's Day. No, I would say roses. I feel like that's really thoughtful. Or just like
Yeah.
flowers in general. So I feel like chocolate, like, I don't know. Like, I can get chocolate any day, but do I get flowers any day? No.
You could.
You're right, I could.
I don't know. I think like specific chocolate, not just like your regular everyday chocolate.
Yeah, like fancy.
Or
Chocolate covered strawberries,
That's
like you
what
said.
yeah,
a big
chocolate covered
one.
strawberries. That's something that I love chocolate covered strawberries, and you can't find them everywhere. Like you can only get them at like edible arrangements, or you have to do them yourself. And those 2 options are both like unreasonable. So when it's Valentine's Day, I would love chocolate strawberries.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. I thought it was interesting how much per person people could spend on Valentine's Day, which I knew that roses are expensive on Valentine's Day, but like I looked into how much per person people spend. On average, $175 per
Oh my
person
gosh.
people are spending on Valentine's Day, which I'm sorry, how?
Cannot relate to that.
Yeah, I guess maybe like dinner and flowers could really put you up there.
That's an expensive dinner.
Well, I have to say,
Flowers on Valentine's Day are like $30, $40.
I was gonna say that the flowers are probably racking it up as well.
Yeah.
And I was reading an article that talked about how dinner may be too expensive because in a recent poll, 36% of people say that going out to dinner on Valentine's Day is a bad idea.
Wow.
Partially because of the cost, and you have to get dinner reservations so far in advance. And a lot of people are expecting their significant others to spend less on this Valentine's Day this year, and that's 23%.
Wow.
So
I wonder why. Why this year they're spending less?
I think people are just wanting smaller gifts.
Yeah.
Not really the big gestures, kind of something more meaningful, something more thoughtful.
That's interesting to me.
What would you want? Would you want like a fancy dinner, or would you want something
No.
more low key?
I feel like more low key,
Yeah.
honestly. I feel like there's too much pressure on Valentine's Day to go out to dinner and stuff.
It's one day a year, and half the time it's on the weekday.
Like I'm busy.
I think maybe if you celebrated early or later and went out to a nice dinner, that would be cool.
Oh, that totally makes more sense to go out like the weekend before or the weekend after Valentine's Day. Probably save some more money. I mean, they're racking up these prices on Valentine's Day, if we're being honest.
Or if someone just made me dinner, we wouldn't have to go out at all.
Yeah.
I'd be fine with that as
You're right,
well.
you're
I
right.
think that would be a romantic gesture.
And I have to say, the bad spending habits stink, as more than half of Americans say that irresponsible spending is a bigger turnoff than bad breath.
What? Really?
Yes, that's a recent article with
Wait, that's
Dr.
funny.
Gusky. Sometimes she features on the podcast.
Wait, that's
but
kind of crazy.
I
wouldn't
know.
have thought about that.
I know. And bad credit might keep you single, as around half of Americans may not marry someone with bad wallet score or bad credit. There's a lot of
So-
hot takes on Valentine's Day.
Wow. big
I kind of agree. I can
finances.
see that. If someone says that they spend like all this money on these random things, why? I don't know. I wouldn't want that.
Yeah.
I want to have security and money.
That makes sense. That's an interesting statistic that she added that. That's cool.
And how much did you say again? 75 is
175.
175.
Yeah.
That's just crazy.
That's insane.
On one day a year.
Yeah. I also found that usually, I guess this makes sense. I don't know. Men spend more on Valentine's Day. Out of like the total amount spent on Valentine's Day each year, $11.4 billion is spent by men, while only $7.8 billion is spent by women. Which, I don't know.
I think that makes sense with the societal standards, honestly. I mean,
Yeah.
that's just to put it how it is.
We just talked about roses.
Yeah, we were-
Yeah, we were talking about getting roses, getting candy. What can we say?
Yeah, we had
We're not
no
saying-
intention
we have no intention of giving gifts on Valentine's Day. Only
have
intention
any
of getting gifts.
have any of you guys given a gift for Valentine's Day to someone?
Candy.
No.
I can't. I don't think I have either. I think I might have had like one nice gesture, but other than that, like I really don't spend any money on Valentine's
Yeah,
Day.
I guess that makes sense. I also found that a lot of people are doing more online shopping for buying gifts. 39% of shoppers are making their purchases online, which honestly, that's kind of stressful. What if it doesn't come in time? Like you have to order far in advance too with that.
It makes sense with the long distance people.
Oh,
Like
that's true.
at a college campus, for example, there's always going to be flowers being delivered, chocolates being delivered. That's very common. So I would think a lot of that percentage is just for long distance relationships.
Very true. And then 29% shop at department stores, 28% at discount stores, and then only 17% at small businesses and specialty stores. So, yeah, I found that to be interesting. A lot of online sales.
Yeah.
It's kind of like
probably
Chri-
because it's the most convenient.
Yeah, it's kind of like Christmas, like whatever you didn't get for Christmas, I feel like you're going to get on Valentine's Day kind of thing. I don't know. Do you guys think about that?
I don't really
I feel like it's just like a
expect-
big gift-giving season as well, just in general.
Yeah, I don't really expect any gift other than just like
Oh, really?
a small like thing of chocolate or
Okay.
flowers maybe, or both perhaps. But I think it does sneak up on you too.
Oh, yeah,
like,
for
all of a
sure.
sudden it's February and now you gotta focus on Valentine's Day.
Very true.
Yeah. But, well, thank you everyone for listening today, talking all things Valentine's Day, Galentine's Day, like we said. And be sure to check us out on social media at Consumer Sense. That's on Instagram and TikTok. Well, anyway, thank you for listening today. And here at Consumer Sense, we make sense for you.